Yo, bro, don't start the video just yet without me. God.
I mean, that's more organic this way, though.
All right, this is PockyOni with who are you again?
Let him go first. I'm still deciding.
Who are you?
I am.
I'm the Pollo Popper.
The Pollo Popper?
Yeah.
Bring yourself
Pollo
over
popper. What?
I'm the Pollo Popper. I'm like one of the best Pollo players out there.
here. Oh, Pollo. Ah, yeah, that game's fun.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's like the game where you drop like these two droplets that are stuck together, but they're different colors, and you try to connect them, get like 3 or 4, and then it like builds up to the top before. It's kind of like Tetris.
Tetris?
Yeah, similar to Tetris. Yeah.
It's really fun.
It starts off with like yes, yeah, you can
like
play
it.
that. Yeah, but he good at Pollo. And who is you again?
Blah, 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 blah.
I thought you were the Dodge.
I am the Dodge.
Oh yeah. Then why did I ask you?
I don't know.
All right, the motto for today: smashing with the bros before you smash on the hose. Do you agree with this?
Just so you know right now, he does not speak for either of us. He speaks for himself.
Not even gonna lie, I lied about that one too. I was like, yeah, all right, all right, all
He
right.
only speaks for himself.
Never spoke for myself. I speak for others. I spread.
Remember Black America. Smashing on the hose is always prioritized over the bros.
Man, yeah, that reminds me of the time Anthony ditched me that time. He's like, yeah, I was with the girl. I expect you to do the same thing to me. I was like, whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've done the same to you too as well.
Oh yeah. Not even gonna lie, I did the same thing to you. I was like, damn.
Exactly.
Okay.
People be talking that bros are on whole shit all day, but that shit don't work in real life.
Oh god, yeah, but like we were just talking about like Smash Bros and stuff like that, and like the state of the game where the DLCs are pretty much taking over, and they're the new top characters and stuff like that. Like, what do you think of Nintendo's approach with that, where it seems like the DLCs are just beating out like the regular characters?
I mean, I don't know. It's really weird because the whole model of Smash to begin with is like you go in. They kind of really started that with Smash 4, where like you go in expecting to buy the DLC characters. So it's like I don't even see it as a paywall. Plus, a lot of the top tier characters anyway aren't even in the. You know.
Oh, not even in the regular roster?
No, they are.
I mean,
that's what I'm
on
saying.
Smash.
Like, yeah, Pikachu, Pichu,
Oh yeah.
Lucina.
Link to a point. At least
I mean,
Breath of
he's
the
just
Wild.
high tier. I'm talking about like actual top tier characters that I know of, for sure.
Yeah.
Like the only really top tier characters, like guaranteed top tier characters that they actually brought out would be Joker.
Joker, and I think Byleth is in her own ways like in that top tier at the least as well.
Nah, she's like. I would call her high tier. I wouldn't call her top tier.
I mean, she just got out, so
Yeah. Like the thing about Byleth is that she's good. She's good. But anyone with a counter, she's gonna suck against anyone who has a counter move. And even though she can kill at 50 with long range, her abilities have massive lag. And she's slow. Like when I first started playing Samus, when you were playing her and I was playing Samus, but we can't just say her like him or whatever. It's technically it since it's universal. But I was like, oh, you're actually not that dangerous because I can interrupt a lot of your moves easily. Your air game is just dumb, but other than that, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because surprisingly,
Especially with someone that could zone you out, like
oh yeah, like Link and like any long range fighters, especially
yeah,
Samus.
like you're slow and like.
Plus, Samus got the buffs as well, along with Dark Samus. So yeah, and those buffs are pretty nice actually. Because remember the times where you would hit Link or Mylonk, and then it just literally would graze the hair and it did nothing. And I was like, man, this is an easy.
I don't in a weird way, I kind of don't even want to talk about the buff because it's like, how long has this game been out?
About over a year and some change.
Like, they should have been buff Samus, dude, because Samus felt so. Like, before that buff, that was easily one of the weakest versions of Sam. No, I'm not even gonna say that. No, that was the weakest version of Samus I've ever played. I've never felt so frustrated playing Samus, where it's like, literally, like, I hit you, but the fire animation. Like, I can understand with Link to a bit. It's like, okay, this kick animation is like all 360, whatever. It's like, all right, I
Then
can get used to
neutral.
that. But like, when you're so used to hitting something with Samus and it looking like a fucking explosion and it only being her actual arm, this like, then why the fuck is the animation even there?
Yeah.
When every other version of Samus, it's like an AOE hit. Like that's one of the best things about Samus is that a lot of her stuff is AOE around her body and not just that. But
Yeah. One of the weirdest things I had noticed about her, which is also about Byleth as well, is the fact that their forward smash can be aimed, which to me, like, that really doesn't really help in their gameplay all that well. Because I feel like coming
no,
forward,
it
like,
just
there's
it
other
just turns
options.
into it. It just gives you the option of either being an anti-air or if someone's fucking up with their shield, you can like aim it down. But
I feel,
that's
yeah,
kind of that's kind of like some high school play thing. That's not really
casual.
yeah. Like casual people aren't gonna be like, oh, up smash, down smash. Like I'm not really gonna.
Yeah, because at this point, like the three of us alone, I don't think we're up. We are nowhere near like competitive level at the moment, at least.
No,
Nah.
not at all.
Like God, fuck. We come up with
Not at
some.
all.
We come up with some interesting playstyles that a lot of people have not seen from each of our characters. But at
I
that
mean,
point,
I'm
it's
pretty sure
still.
we can go to a tournament and actually go through some rounds, but like competitive, oh hell no.
Oh, we get
We
fucked.
can't do no competitive.
We would die. Like your main is Samus, mine is Lonk. I call him Link because it's a whole joke between everybody and me where it's like, if you've seen the iDubbbz video where he makes fun of Jinx Reload, because Reloaded makes no would have made much more sense, but oh well. And iDubbbz was calling him the Jonks. I was like, I started calling Link Lonk, and it was funny, and it's a running joke. So Samus, Lonk, and Puyo Puyo. What is your main?
I have like two. You can just say Corin and Isabel.
Oh, it's yo Isabel is actually dangerous. Holy
Yeah.
shit!
That slingshot ain't no joke.
I was like, God dang, like you're good at aerial combat and stuff like that. And like going along with that as well, like the diversity in the game is amazing when it comes to a lot of characters and stuff like
I
that.
mean, that's what Smash has always been known for. That's kind of the staple of Smash is the diversity of characters.
Yeah, I know. But do you think that they're starting to copy and paste certain moves for other characters though?
Oh, definitely. They've been doing that with they're doing that even within the game itself. Like a lot of the like it's gotten to the point where before you even talk about extra characters, like DLC characters, a lot of the characters within the game basically have like similar move sets.
Fire Emblem characters.
Yeah, how Crom is basically an easier version of Roy. Lucina and Marth are
Interchangeable.
almost reskins.
The only thing is
Um,
like, yeah, Lucina's better
Yeah,
though.
they're
So.
like technically the same character.
yeah.
Pop.
Who
I
else?
love you. And then there's also Roy, and then there's also
I already mentioned Roy.
well, the only character that's different from any of them would have to be Robin.
Well, you
Because
gotta remember who Robin is as a character. Though Robin isn't. See, you don't know much about Fire Emblem in general, but the way that here's the thing about Fire Emblem, and why I can see why they made Lucina basically the exact copy of Marth, is that Lucina, when you first see Lucina in the game, she's actually pretending to be Marth
oh yeah,
and has a mask on. And then later on in that Fire Emblem game she comes from, which is Awakening, you actually see it like Lucia. So for the first half of the game, she basically is Marth, everyone thinks she's Marth. So I can see why they made the same playstyle. The thing about it is though,
They took it a step too far.
huh?
They took it a step too far, making it almost exactly the same.
Yeah. They had no reason to make Roy and Crom. I mean, the same because they're Roy.
So you're saying it might be a lazy standpoint at this point?
Maybe, maybe. As far as Robin though, Robin isn't even one. Robin isn't even like a main. Robin is not a lord. Robin is the first tactician main character you can use. So as that you can use magic, all that shit. So of course Robin is gonna have a different playstyle because Robin isn't even an actual. Robin is usually a magic user first, a sword user second.
Oh yeah, it's reflects in the playstyle and stuff like that. Yeah, I think she would be mid tier, but like in my opinion, at best. I mean, there's like at this point, like when it comes to tier lists, it's really hard to say who's the best in a lot of ways, or oh, this character's crap, because in the hands of people, there's like a bunch of videos on YouTube like, oh, these people making these characters look godlike. At the end of the day, I feel like it's also the person behind each character that makes them so good.
Yeah, that's why the tier list is extremely subjective because it's based on tournament wins.
Yeah, because at that point, it's like, oh, it's a new character. Oh, this is a fan favorite and stuff like that. Like, and like everybody shits on Little Mac and stuff like that. Yeah, recovery's trash, but on ground, he has got to be one of the strongest, if not the strongest, when it comes to just hand to hand. I'm like, holy shit, super armor on Smash with the crits and stuff like that.
That's what. Oh my god, dude! It was so funny. A couple of years ago, I was at the convention playthrough, and there was a Smash tournament there, and the guy was using it was Ganondorf versus Pit, and
Oh yeah, they were shitting on the Ganondorf player. They were like, yo,
yeah, they were really shitting on like the commentators was really not both, but like one dude was like really shitting on the Ganondorf player. Like so I'm like, man, you really should like, maybe you should like switch up characters, and he ended up winning. And when the other dude like switched out characters twice, and like he only used Ganondorf and won.
Yeah, because in the end of the day and stuff like that, it's like Smash isn't just about the characters and stuff like that. It's also about the person because I found out recently that it's a whole entire waiting game. That's what Smash has become recently. And it's being more reinforced with the way the shields are affected in the game. As they shrink, your body becomes more exposed, and that becomes an opening. Or the fact that the running back and forth movement is actually a good way to bait out things and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Or like DI and stuff like that. That's a lot of stuff like especially casual players wouldn't know about.
But that's the beauty of Smash. Smash is easily like the most casual game, like fighting game in existence. But it has one of the most well-known competitive landscapes ever.
Yeah, the thing about it though is I was watching this video about a Smash player. He's like, it was better to stick with one character to learn them and stuff like that, so you can get better at that character. To me, that's also kind of counterintuitive to the game style and stuff like that because the game wants you to choose as many characters as you want, but to go competitively, you need to study down on one character and stuff like that, just so you can like chop out and stuff like that.
I mean, that's kind of muddy because the thing about when I was in college and and we had gotten like we had made a game group in the college and we're like, yeah, we're gonna go to Smash tournaments and shit, and like kind of made a whole team and everything. We had to look up frames. So the thing about learning your character is that you can only do so. One thing that's kind of interesting about Smash that I find is actually kind of specific to Smash is that there's like extremely hard casual skill ceilings. Like only to actually watch a video about it can you actually like break it.
Oh yeah.
Other games you can kind of feel your way through, or like say with FPS is like, oh, watch watch pros and see what they do. Yeah, you can do that, but like, they like a very average player can easily like if you actually try hard enough, you can actually learn pro stuff just by applying like basic concepts. Like, okay, how can I most efficiently do this? The thing about Smash is there's so much the bridge between casually playing Smash and like actually competitively playing it, like there's such a technical barrier that unless you look this up, you're not gonna understand or get ahead.
Oh, like combos and stuff like that for characters and
Yeah, so like you can kind of stick to one character, but at some point you're gonna have to learn other characters too, just to be like how their movesets are.
yeah.
Because if you face a character you've never played with or fought before, like it's so essential to know what animations look like in this game.
Like, what's your thoughts on that, Puyo Puyo?
Honestly, the thing that I would say is that you can't just get the game and expect to already be good because you're assuming that it's using the same move list from Brawl.
Oh my god, that's one of the things I walked into that game thinking. Like, I remember back then I thought I was the best. Oh my god,
Yeah,
like
yeah, that's where some players fail to realize you have to actually analyze Smash Ultimate. You have to know the frame rate, know when to counter, know when to not shield and stuff like that. You just can't walk in there blindly being like, "Oh, they got Cloud. Hey, I'm gonna be good in this game now because Cloud on here." But really, you don't even know the whole benefits of Cloud. Same goes to Violet. As soon as she or they got released, you already seen people online playing with them. I already assuming they're good with them. I mean, am I
That was
lying
me.
on that one?
that was me until like today again. I was like, I'm like, man, I'm learning this character good, and I got whooped. I was like, oh my god.
But I guarantee, like, once one of these six characters drop, I guarantee, once you go into a Smash lobby, everybody's gonna pick that one character. We don't even know who they are yet.
Yeah, we got the new 6 DLC packs coming with 5 fighters each, and they're still creating more characters on top of that. So it's like, I think people are just gonna flock to the newest thing, just like every fad and like.
I mean,
trying-
that kind of happened with Smash 4 when Cloud first came out,
Oh my god, that was for real.
and like people thought he was OP, and then they they nerfed him, and everyone thought he was trash when he was just mid tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got some buffs. I was like, yeah, that was like nice.
You gotta
Cloud
admit
got
though,
buffs.
Yeah,
Shit.
you gotta admit though, when Ryu first got dropped on Smash, he was definitely broken.
yeah, they had to
He
nerf him.
was way broken.
And then they nerfed him back up a few ways. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
finally. Like,
Oh, it does turn blue.
oh no, he's drinking his sun-kissed grape because, no, we're black. So.
No, it's purple drink.
It's
So-
purple soda.
So I'm guessing that since Smash Ultimate dropped, they was like, you know what? Since we done perfectized Ryu, let's put Ken on there.
Which is like a reskin.
It's basically a reskin, man. But
I disagree with that entirely
Ooh, this I gotta hear.
because he it's one thing to say like okay they have similar movesets. I wouldn't call Ken a reskin because he actually plays differently than Ryu.
I got you. Because his
Ryu is way more slow paced. Not only does he play slow, Ryu play slower. Ryu has half his moves are different.
oh, okay. Now I'm realizing what you're talking about. Okay, I understand that. It's like
It's not the same. Like Martha and Lucina, that's more akin to a reskin because they legit have
the same moves.
they work slightly differently, but they're legit the same moves.
they taunts is just different. That's all.
Yeah,
mean,
Ryu and Ken, they legit have different moves.
Alright, yeah, but like I feel
That's Ryu and Ken is a lot like a less extreme version of Mario and
Luigi.
Luigi
Oh,
because
yeah.
they have similar moves, but everything else is vastly different.
Oh yeah, especially that up B. Holy crap! Like 1, 2 up B, and then
I think that's the only thing they have that's the same actually.
yeah. Like they have this pretty much.
Oh, another reskin would basically be Samus and Dark Samus.
Oh yeah, the only difference is one is slightly floatier and more offensive. That is it.
Yeah, that's more of a reskin.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely do. Yeah, I swapped over to Dark Samus just for the floaty factor and stuff like that, and that the charge beam can actually hit opponents that are crouching compared to Samus.
I feel like Dark Samus
sorry,
is
what?
more faster.
Dark Samus is. I feel like Samus. No, I feel Samus is still faster because she runs rather compared to like Dark Samus who floats around and stuff like that. I do like the dodging and like roll and spot dodge frames for Dark Samus better though. But like other than that, it's like yeah, Dark Samus slightly more aggressive, floatier, and that's about
At
it.
that point, you could just say less heavy because Dark Samus isn't really floaty.
Yeah, actually. No, I feel. It's whatever.
Oh, from the way they played, no, I wouldn't call Dark Samus floaty. Pit is floaty.
Oh yeah.
Papatina is floaty. Kirby is floaty.
Oh, yeah.
Kirby.
Like Dark Samus is just like, in my opinion, less heavy. Just looks floaty because
Alright.
the way she jumps.
One the characters I know that are really, really floaty is Ness and Lucas. Them motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
See, that's floaty.
Yes,
That's
floaty.
nothing compared to Dark Samus.
Oh yeah, it's true. Oh yeah, Smash is definitely like.
That's like saying, like, okay, Ness and Lucas have a floaty of like 8. Dark Samus would be like a 0.5.
Yeah, that's true. I just realized something. Like the recent like patch also gave it to that a lot of characters now have nearly every character has a bigger shield. Do you think that's a good or bad thing? Honestly,
Nope, I would disagree with that.
like it's not. Is it a good or bad thing or?
I would disagree. That's nearly every character because the past 2 characters I played didn't. Their shields weren't bigger at all.
I got you. Well, it's like for a bunch of characters. I'm like, is that honestly a good thing, a bad thing? I'm like, because to me, like the shield size was actually interesting and goes into more like strategy with the shield.
I think it's because. I think the reason why that is because they added Belial, who breaks shields so fucking easily, or has auto break moves that they kind of had to, because if they didn't, then a lot of people would just have broken shields,
Yeah,
and that would kind of make her OP.
yeah.
So
I mean, she could take people at the top of the stage easily now, which is retarded. So I'm not sure if they're gonna plan to buff that or if people are just gonna have to move the fuck out the way.
I mean, but I still.
which if
see,
that was the case, I feel like. By the way, we're speaking of hypotheticals here. I don't really know for sure. I'm saying that they buffed the shields just because of one character. But if that was the case, then that would. If they buff shields just to make sure that Belial was an OP, then they should just.
Made her character not like that then.
Yeah.
that's just terrible on their end.
Well, like, remember, this is hypotheticals. They could have had like a whole nother design choice behind that.
Yeah,
But in my opinion, shields were fine before.
I mean, yeah.
because for the idea between the shield, I like it compared to the previous games is the fact that it shrinks and like now any part that it's like that's not covered by it, meaning you get hit, you can also aim the shield in certain ways just to avoid pokes or like headshots and stuff like that. And that's a great way to use the shield. It also encourages you to either spot dodge or the new system of parrying or just rolling and
Wait.
stuff like that.
That's not new.
Parrying isn't new. I haven't really used it too much compared to other games and stuff like that.
You could do that in Smash 4.
Oh yeah.
I think you could do that before then. Am I wrong?
Which one?
The parry.
The parry. Oh, they just added that parry. Some people they already had parries, but they decided to give everybody a parry now.
Okay, I thought in Smash 4 everyone could parry.
That's just some people
Oh.
like Bayonetta. Like her parry was different. She makes the time slow down or something.
And then when she dodges and stuff like that, she takes a little bit of damage, but she can move out of the way.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's actually a really nice mechanic for her character, along with being Gun McGee and just shooting after every
If that's the
attack.
case, goddamn, I see why she was OP when she first came out in Smash 4.
Yeah,
I mean, literally, she can keep you in the air for a long time.
and then she could take you at the top of the stage like how
She can still
Bailiff
do
does.
that.
Yeah, she was actually in the top 3 along with Sonic. I was like, because
Oh
I
my
can see
god,
Sonic.
I love Sonic in Smash 4.
I can see Sonic though. Sonic was really good.
In Smash 4, Samus and Sonic were my mains.
yes, Samus I think was in top 10 still around that time.
Yeah, until now which is
And then, like, she's winning tournaments even before the patch, but the patch, I'm guaranteeing you that she's going to be seeing more play.
Oh yeah.
Like, especially now
The thing about Samus is about how you play her. Is she's one of those characters where it's like the power of Samus is in how you play her, not necessarily her moves. Because she's one of the most versatile characters in that game.
Yeah.
She can zone. She has good smash attacks. She has good tilts.
You can play.
She has really good fucking tilts. Her air game is extremely solid. The only weakness I see about Samus is her down air. Her down air is easily one of the worst moves about her.
The one thing.
And her up tilt. Her up tilt has really big lag and doesn't necessarily kill.
Yeah. It's like, it works with, like, platforms, but, like, any sword fighter would easily beat that out.
Yeah. It's a good
really-
anti-air and everything, but
You can't juggle with it, really.
yeah, plus since it's our actual leg too, a lot of people can hit her out of it.
Yeah, I've done with Link with the drop sword. I was like, yep. Like, that depends on how I time it, though. So it's, like, more of that. Like,
It feels like Samus is just less deadly than she used to be.
yeah, she doesn't have the fire and ice missiles, of course.
I mean, you can't count PM because PM was, I think, fan made.
Yeah, that was fun. I love that game.
But even before that, I feel like Samus could kill so much easier, dude. Like her fucking neutral kick, her neutral A, like I remember that used to be able to kill at like 60 or 70
Damn,
easily.
why?
Yeah, no. Why do you think she was top 10? No, Samus can. In other games, Samus could kill a lot easier.
No wonder my brother was whooping my ass and everybody when he was playing Samus and Brawl. I was
Like-
shit.
One of the things about Samus was you literally just threw him in the fucking air, did a forward A, and then you just did a fucking neutral A kick, and you're fucking dead.
Like,
The pushback from that alone was so huge that you either couldn't recover, or you had to be someone like Kirby who could. But other than that, it's like, dude, nah, you're gone.
and the one thing that really, there's another character that's just as versatile in my opinion, which would be Link. And then there's the ongoing debate between which is the best Link. Is it the Breath of the Wild Link? Is it the young Link, who they should have just kept as regular Link from the rest of the games? I don't understand why you made him smaller and stuff like that.
I have no clue. I can't. There's really a debate about that.
Like, which Link is best? Like, and I'm like, they're very different. Like,
Yeah.
then there's Toon Link. I'm like, they're
They're extremely different.
like, I don't really see like
They're almost completely different characters.
yeah.
That's like saying those are the easily the it's like Roy. It's like the Roy Crom thing, or like Ike and Crom. It's like they have the same moves, but each one of them does a completely different thing, and like their strategies are so completely different. Like the upbeat between Toon Link and Breath of the Wild Link, they're completely different.
Yeah.
So like, if
It's whatever, but like, what's your take on that too? Puyo.
You know, when I think about it, you're actually right about that. They don't even have the other Link on there when you think about it.
Like, it's young Link, but they
Yeah.
shrunk him, and I don't understand why. Is it like better to
I mean, the
differentiate them?
closest thing to Link now, like their OG Link, is Young Link.
I just don't understand why they changed the look and everything. Like,
To just certify the difference.
Like they got the Breath of the Wild Link, but they don't have the the original Link.
that, yeah, it's whatever. It's like, I don't know from a standpoint why they would choose that to begin with, but
I mean, like I'm saying, the
It's
original,
like, you don't
original Link basic is Young Link.
yeah, it's kind of like how they decided to go with the 10th Fire Emblem character. I was like, damn, Daniel.
And the funny thing about it is, like on Smash 4, they actually had the Young Link and Toon Link on there. So what's up with that?
I mean, they had.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, one of the things, like, going forth in the conversation with, like, back to one of the points where it's like, the casual like plays and stuff like that, and like the differences between casual and like what do you call it, professionals and stuff like that is the use of like their kits and stuff like that, and that's one thing that usual casual players never really like. It's a mindset thing. Like a casual player just wants to hang out with friends and stuff like that. They want to think, oh, after a few wins, I'm the best and stuff like that. Like nobody really goes. That was me too, to a point where they want to change their mind state on. Okay, let me think forward. What caused me to lose this match? Like, what caused me to like? Was it like the fact that I wasn't guarding properly? Was it? And they don't even know like proper terms like edge guard and stuff like that. Like I didn't know any of that. They don't even know the idea of neutrals and stuff like that. So like it's like one thing is when it comes to competitive versus casual is like the use of a kit and the use of like the
It's
ability
like,
to
what
adapt.
do you know about DI? What's
Like everybody I was playing with did DI without realizing it. They're like, oh, I don't want to die. Like they didn't realize that, and I was like, oh shit, that's actually a thing. And I was like, oh fuck.
that's built into the subconscious of a lot of people though, because that's been a thing since like Brawl.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's where it started for all of us. At least for me and my brother and everyone we were playing. That was fun. But like, yeah, like for me starting off when I was playing Link, the Breath of the Wild one, like I was just throwing around hits and stuff like that, and then you had to literally explain the concept when I asked you to play my character. You're like, okay, you're not using his back air, which is extremely fast and can easily hit.
oh my god, I remember back then we didn't use any of his air game. Dear God.
Like I'm just giving up. Like I'm giving up half the fight because half the fight is.
That was
either
when I
on
was
ground-
just beating the fuck out of you so much.
Yeah, because like you're either on ground or in air in the game. Like I literally gave up half of the back.
Yeah, it's,
And then like even on ground, I wasn't using all of his moves properly.
I still don't.
Fuck you for that. Like I've like recently like yeah, I wasn't using grabs. I'm finally starting to use that. I wasn't using tilts. Tilts are a better way to punish, especially with juggling, which is a good mechanic in this game for damage.
You know what's one of the weirdest thing about Smash is that casuals never do tilts because they don't make their own settings.
Not to mention the
He's
fact
right.
is like they just throw away smash attacks or just random specials without any foresight into this strategy. They're just like, I want to hit them. And the funniest thing is, this is the most basic concept that people still don't understand.
That's not basic.
No. This is what I'm about to say. Hit them, the opponent, not where they are, but where they're going to be.
That's like saying, do you know how to fish?
Yes, it's just like that's the thing that like
That's,
me and a
that's
lot of
not a
people.
basic concept. That's an advanced concept. That's an advanced concept.
Yeah, I guess, but it's like just like
You underestimate the low skill ceiling of a casual, dude.
oh,
Like it took you until like you talking all that, but it took you until like 2 months ago to actually apply that.
oh man, why you gotta put me out like that? Why you gotta put my business out like
Because
that?
like you're talking like, man, casuals don't do this. even
Because
though
I
it's
know
so-
what a casual mindset is.
Huh?
That's why I can say this because I know what a casual mindset is.
Yeah, but you said like it's such a basic thing. No,
Yeah, it
that's-
is a basic thing now that I think about it. It's just like
No, it's okay. It's a basic thing to say. It's a highly advanced thing to apply.
I got you.
Like, especially with individual characters, it's like like in order to actually gauge, like hit them where they're gonna be. That means you have to understand the person's momentum, understand the character to know what the hell they're gonna do. That way you can safely engage someone where they're gonna be, and then understand your own character to be like, okay, how to best engage them once they actually get to where I think they're gonna be.
Yeah,
That's
true.
not simple.
You know what? Fuck you for that one. And another thing.
Like, meanwhile, a regular casual dude is like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna go in and play with my buddy. And
I'm gonna hit it till it dies.
yeah, I'm gonna just go in and hit. I want to hit that smash attack. It's my favorite. Like, what the fuck, dude? People aren't thinking like that at all. They're like, yo, usually when people play, they have items on, so they're gonna get that item as fast as possible.
Pretty much.
Or they're gonna be like, oh, it's the ball thing. Hit it and like get the instant kill. Like,
That was me. Not even gonna lie.
yeah, so Like, I don't know. I just found an issue with you saying it's such a basic concept because it's not.
Hey, somebody did that to me online when I was playing Smash online. Like they had Game and Watch, and they just kept trying to focus on using his freaking final Smash. Because you know where he just turned to Octopus and just drag you to the edge of the ring. I freaking hate. I feel like they should have gave him something else because that right there really don't make no sense.
Yeah, the thing as well is also like casuals don't actually head online because it seems like they're just content where they are and stuff like that. They don't want to go online because they know people are better than them. They want to stay within that shell and like, hey, I can beat.
Why would
friends.
casuals go? A casual player is just looking to play with their friends and play every now and then get off.
Too. So there's no
I'm
like
more of a
idea.
casual.
There's no like interest in like trying to get better. Is what I'm
No,
saying.
why the fuck would they?
It's like
Why the fuck would they get better? They're just looking to play their favorite character a couple times, play with their friends, then go to fucking work. They're not actually trying to, like, let me actually look up how do I get better with this character. No,
I thought that was just a basic thing. Like with
no,
people, like,
it's not. What the fuck you think casual means?
Like they want to at least be better than their friends and
No.
stuff like that. What they don't. Okay, people need to be like, damn.
No,
I mean, there are some
Like-
players.
okay, you gotta understand. There's one thing about okay, I want to be better than my friends. There's a whole other thing of like, I'm gonna play this character and beat your ass. Those are two different mindsets.
Yeah, I got you on that one.
Like, no one's actually like a casual player isn't gonna have the drive to like we're not casual players. We're just not competitive level.
Yeah, I got you.
But a casual is gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna use Call of Duty for like the best reference here.
Oh, I should.
Like casual people in Call of Duty, they're not gonna actually look up videos about, you know, what's the best, like what guns have the best time to kill, the fastest reload, or whatever. They're not gonna look up or test out every single attachment in the game and variations. Nah, they're just gonna pit the gun, get whatever looks cool or feels right, and just go.
Okay, cause then that means there's a difference between me and them because like even when I was just playing like this and that, I would actually look at stats and stuff like that. Before
Yeah, yo.
I thought that was a thing for everybody.
No. 90% of the people who play Smash don't do that.
God damn. Like,
No.
that's well, to each their own, I guess.
What do you mean to each their own? That's the fucking majority.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
You realize you're a minority, right?
Is it because I'm black?
No, it's because you're dumb.
Shut the fuck up. No, everybody's dumb. You damn well know that shit.
No, I was like, okay, I was wondering, like, why the hell are you speaking for casuals? Like, you're not a fucking casual. You never were.
Fuck. I was born never a casual. I guess I'm not a casual player.
Yeah, casual players don't look up stats, dude. They don't like learn each and every single move. They don't do none of that.
I got you.
They may do that for their favorite character.
That's
Like,
about it.
hey, let me look up what's that? But they're not gonna do that with multiple characters. They're not gonna be like, They're just gonna play around, find the character that works right, or the multiple characters that do, play them with their friends or whatever, and then drop the game and go back to work and play another game.
Damn.
Like, Smash is such a staple because it's the one fighting game that everyone likes to play.
Yeah, and literally anybody can pick up and just get the basics down pretty easily in the first few rounds.
What?
And it's also a game where everybody can easily learn and stuff like that.
Yeah, because it's pretty simple. You have 3 fucking buttons.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So it's like, oh, okay, I got you. Now I see where you're coming from and stuff like that. Oh, man, it's just like, oh, man.
How was that lesson, kid? How was school?
Fuck you. I can hit you at the school of ass whooping and smash later after this damn podcast.
I mean, you sure about that? Because we're actually more even than we ever have been before.
That's for damn sure. I was like, shit. I was like winning a bunch of rounds and stuff like that for a good
Or
while.
I could beat you. I could beat your Link again with Link.
Oh, fuck out of here. Like,
Yo, that was the funniest thing, man. I cannot believe that really let me know how weak of a Link player you actually are.
fuck you.
Because I could literally, if I could come in and almost 3-stock you, like,
Well, remember, the thing is with me.
like, yeah, it was partially the platforms. Yeah, especially like
That's not what I was even gonna say.
okay.
But
Let
go
me
ahead.
rephrase. Actually, it's not you as a Link player that you're bad. You as a player,
Fuck you.
how weak you are as a player. Like you have with Link, you are really good, but you have some of the worst player instincts I've ever played with.
Well, this for me is a mixed bag because like I'm either in the zone or I'm not. It's just really sad because I want to always be. At
Oh
least
wow! So
decent.
you're 50% of the time you suck, and then 50% of the time you're good.
Outta here.
That's something to brag
Oh
about.
my gosh.
And then 50% of the time you will lose on purpose like that. And then I'm like, you know what? I can't even do a comeback because I'm like, you know what? You got me there.
Like
Fuck you.
you really can't because it was all true.
Fuck you.
I mean, but when you think
Your
about
one
it, though,
saving grace is that you can. No, it's not even saving the grace for you. You can somehow pick up characters really easily, but yet you suck at applying core game concepts.
It took me a long time to remember that. I was like, and then I go into
And then you actively forget shit like mid or start the fight. Like
Yeah.
one time you forgot about using a fucking tilt to the end of the match.
and then I was actually, and I barely won. I was like, I could have done this earlier. And I'm like, damn it. Or like the fact that I was like, wait, I can use grabs. I'm like, oh. I was like, shit. I was like,
That's like saying to someone, you know what, man? When I'm really warmed up, you know, like I'm the best guy in the world. Well, guess what? You're the best guy in the world, like 2% of the time. So really, that means you suck ass.
shut the fuck up. You just jealous of the Super Saiyan swag. And you just jealous of the Lonk.
Not really.
You just like you over there butthurt after a bunch of wins I got.
but back on the topic about the players, there are some players who they want to play Smash, but at the same time they don't want to play competitive. Like they want to play for fun, so they actually do some research on the characters, so they don't want to look so bad,
But that doesn't make you like that. You're neither a competitive nor a casual. Because I can agree with that. Because that's what the fuck I'm at. Because like I don't want to play competitive. I don't want to necessarily go to tournaments or like if everyone's like, yo man, we're going to a tournament. I'm like, okay, sure, but I'm not gonna put in energy for it to play competitive because that amount of energy is a fucking lot. Like there's so much to really go competitive is especially in fucking Smash. It's almost easy to go competitive in fucking like something like COD because all you have to do is like, oh, what's the best fucking gun set, and then just watch a couple of vids on how to just minimalize wasted movement, and there you fucking go. Meanwhile,
Smash is like simple. It can be simple, and it can be one of the most like it has a simple like basic tool set for characters, but it can be the most complex shit there is.
yeah, especially with so many fucking characters, like in order to go competitive, like you have to know every single character, like at least half their moves, and know like all of the frames of your shit.
That's why I started picking up characters. I'm good at that, but I was like, okay, I'm starting to understand core concepts of each character and stuff like that. But like at the same time, I'm still like lacking in departments because I still haven't mastered my own character yet. So I'm like, I'm not saying it's a lost cause, but it at least gives me insight on characters and stuff like that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Like that is Smash is like, and Smash isn't even Smash anymore because we got fucking Street Fighter and King of like Street Fighter and like King of like. I'm like, yo, what the heck? Like those three characters don't even play Smash. And like they can if you want to, but I'm like they're meant to be played like their games. And I'm like, yo, that's it. That's one thing I gotta give a Nintendo for. That's ambitious right there. But at the same time, I'm
Yeah,
like,
like whenever you play Terry, like you're not even playing Smash anymore, dude.
yeah, like you, me, and like Puyo were just playing. We were pretty much playing Street Fighter with Ryu, Ken, and Gary.
Battle Royale Street Fighter.
That was like what I sat,
Yo, Battle Royale Street Fighter. That's basically what it is.
I just sat there and I was like, I realized we're not playing Smash anymore.
It really was a Smash, especially on the stage. That's what we was on.
Yeah,
No,
that
it
was.
really wasn't.
I was like, so like now you have to incorporate the fact that some characters don't play by the rules, the regular rules of Smash. So it's like this is a whole nother skill set and ideas you have to learn.
For real.
I mean, but when you
Especially
think about
when you
it,
got
though,
someone like Terry, who's not only is his moveset a lot better with manual inputs, some of his moves gain invincibility frames with fucking manual input.
So I'm just sitting here like,
That's why it was actually really awesome that I learned how to do the up B in like manual input in the air because that has invincibility frames.
yeah,
So like, oh my god, dude.
that. I was like, yeah.
When I watched the video and they said, yeah, you know, you could charge that in the air, I was like, holy shit.
Oh man, like Smash is damn like. Oh yeah. Speaking of Smash, I was just thinking about like this meme where it's like, if you really love your girl, you wouldn't give her your food. No, you if she called you and wanted to hang out, you leave an online tournament. Like I was like, damn. I did that one time. I was like, holy fuck. I was in it. I was winning. I gave it all up. That was my first tournament. I was gonna win and stuff like that. I was like, she wants to hang out. Like, damn it. And I was like,
I'm sorry, baby. Like, you know, just give me like 20 more minutes.
I be saying the same thing.
I was like,
Can't.
I was like, damn it.
Like, bruh, nah. It's not even about the stats, bro. It's about the personal recognition.
Oh man, but how do you feel about the online tournaments, the systems going on and stuff like that for Smash?
I don't play them, so I don't know.
Well, like there's the ones that were like the two stock. I was like, that's dumb. I honestly like two stocks. Like the whole reason, like one person pointed out to me why like they were doing two stocks. Some were saying, yeah, with three stocks they would try and run away at the last few seconds so they can get instant death match and stuff like that and pull a win that way if they were already losing and stuff like that. Like as long as they got you to one stock and they ran away for like the for last minute, they could get to an instant death match and then they can have a possibility of winning and stuff like that. But at the same time, two stocks is not enough to really understand a person's gameplay and stuff like that.
No. Plus, if that's the case, then why don't you just kill them?
Like all you had to literally do for that was like the person with the least amount of health, like wins automatically. Like one person's at 100 and you're at 30, the person with 30 automatically wins. That would encourage people to at least try and not run away and stuff like that. Plus, you can also remove the death the instant death thing as well. That way, you don't have to worry about that. But I was like, it's whatever. But like, there are certain characters when they do the 1v1v1, like 4 people in one, like characters like Ganondorf automatically win. Most 9 times out of 10. I was like I go to a tournament, like I at least see 1 or 2 Ganondorfs besides me, because it's such an easy win with like characters like that. I'll see Ike's too.
Kickbot, a lot of frames. I mean, that's gonna start changing up live soon.
Yeah, I was like, dang. Like Ganondorf 1v1 is a lot harder versus everybody because he could just come in like at the last minute while everybody's in this. Yeah. I was like, ooh, that's just. And then there was the Amiibo tournament. I was like, that's an interesting one.
Amiibo tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have that. It's a thing.
Oh yeah, casuals don't use Amiibo, so that's another thing.
I mean, you have to literally go into settings and make one. Like what?
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing that casuals will not do. I was like, damn, they're really. I was like, dang. Like I see now the drive between
Amiibos could be so much better.
Oh yeah, like if they can go to level 100, I swear to God, like people could train, like literally, I got better through playing with you, understanding the character, looking up the videos, and going up against the amiibo. When I found out Link could literally get away with killing people with the forward smash, only hitting them one time if you hit the sweet spot, I was like, this.
It's to you.
Yeah, I know. I was like, this shit right here, nigga. This shit right here. This is what we need. I was like, yes. I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. I was like, because like, to me, it seemed like there was just, my problem was wind up. It's like, no, I'm not using the right things at the right time. I was like, damn. But like, back to the tournament thing, I was like, I tend to compete with them only when it's 1v1 and stuff like that. But it's like, at that point, it's like, yeah, man. I'd rather just go online anyway. Like, I'd rather go online and like try and get up my global score so I can get to Elite Smash, so I can go up against more pros and stuff like that and learn from there. But yeah, but before even doing that, I would have to like consistently beat level 9 CPUs and stuff like that, or play that character. I remember one time if I lost a 2 out of 3 to a CPU, I would start playing their characters just to get the core concept of that character. Yeah, I lost to King DDD. I was like, man, fuck this motherfucker. King DDD just fucked me up. I was like, man, fuck out of here, you cheesy cheese bitch. Yeah, I tend to like, yeah, like other people, the rage kicks in.
I mean, there's rage in every game, really.
Yeah.
Even freaking mobile games.
Oh, the mobile games. I hit Fate Grand Order. They kill my favorites. I was like, man, fuck you for that. Like,
Didn't Freak Grand Order start as like a fucking hentai game?
no, that was Fate Stay Night, and that was Tsukihime as well. Those were the two starter series for the whole Nazuverse and stuff like that. And then the other games, then Garden of Sinners started off just as
Dude,
like
anytime I hear Fate, I'm like just dejected because I'm like, yo, I'm not even gonna try.
I would just say stick with the original trilogy and then move on to Tsukihime, because those were because Tsukihime and Fate Stay Night, they're in opposite universes and stuff like that because of the parallel world. And then one of the 5 great mages and stuff, 5 sorcerers that can actually use true magic to traverse between the two of them.
I need to
I was like, yeah, that's
I need to finish Fate Zero.
Fate Zero good. Fate Zero good. But like,
I also hate how they keep using fucking Saber all throughout the fucking.
like I like the idea behind that because it's like she is literally getting her ideology beaten down. I was like, till she has to accept the fact. Like, I liked it best. Well, okay, it was really hard to choose between which version of her path she took, whether it was Unlimited Blade Works or the original Fate Stay Night. Because original Fate Stay Night, she finally got to admit, yeah, I want to be like a female. I want to love somebody. I want to indulge on these things I couldn't even when I was a king and stuff like that. Or when she was seeing Archer and Shiro's fight and was recognizing the duality between the two, and this is the path she could have taken versus the one she did. So yeah, that was good, but like,
Oh, I love Unlimited Blade Works way more than the original, because the original was like a love story, and then Unlimited Blade Works was just like, I love the whole duality of past versus future,
yeah,
and how like the OG person overcame the future and it actually made sense. I was like, oh shit.
that shit made me mad. Like, I found out that the original path has a true ending where it wasn't animated, where like Shiro dies and goes to Avalon and meets up with Saber and stuff like that, which was seemingly impossible. Even Merlin's like, yeah, it's most likely not gonna happen, but there's a small chance. And after like going through a bunch of bullshit in his life and partial counter guardian shit, he finally found Saber, and they were actually. I was like, yo, this is what. I was like, I'm happy that y'all got this. But like, yeah, but I was like, that's what made me mad originally, because I fought like I wanted that to happen, because I was like, it like Shiro was a selfish dreamer at that point, and like they were both very hard headed towards each other. They're like, they were literally telling each other the same shit to each other, like, no, stop doing this selfish like stuff that like beating yourself down for other people. And Saber's like, why don't you stop doing that? No you. And I was like, oh my god. Okay, where were we? We were in Smash. We just got to like this whole fate. That would be another podcast. I swear on my life. Like, I will make that into a podcast. Like, yeah, the whole tournament thing and stuff like that. But honestly, like, is there really a dejectedly worse character in game? I mean, Lil Mac, they always say that, but I'm like, eh.
Honestly, I don't really think anybody's bad. It's just the fact that some people can't play with them. That's why they getting mad that they can't play with them. Like Mr. Game & Watch, he's not bad. He's actually a good character.
He's really good. He has a move. One of his regular attacks can actually catch like. I remember, I think it would caught projectiles and stuff. I was like, oh hell no. And then the timer like attack like hit 6, it crits. I'm like, oh hell.
And then that number 9.
Oh, that shit.
If you could do a number, I think it's a number 7 when he do the ice, and then a number 9, you're freaking dead.
Or people are like, ice climbers suck. I'm like, no, not really necessarily. You know, like the thing is like it isn't as multi-useful, but at the same time, they're not shitty characters. Like I mean, they. Like, the reason why I can see why they overdid it with Little Mac, why they made his recovery game kind of shitty, it is shitty,
I mean,
is because his shit's, that motherfucker hit like a bus. He's got a counter, he's got, like, a dash attack, he's got really good tilts that kill at, like, I was like...
You gotta also remember, like, Ice Climbers is one of the most OG characters in the game.
Yeah.
So like the concept of ice climbers and fucking Brawl was way more revolutionary than it is now.
Yeah. Yeah. And
You
then
fighting two niggas at once? What?
I was like, what? And like double hits and then close range, they can turn you to ice. I'm like, oh shit.
Some people just don't like Ice Climber no more because this isn't Melee. Because you know in Melee, they had their infinite grab.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why some people mad.
I'm like, well, I was just like,
I'm kind of glad that they actually took off chain grab because chain grab was really getting annoying.
yeah.
It was like the worst thing in Smash.
Oh god, but like, what are other characters? People are like, Olimar sucks. I'm like, no. Isabel.
I thought Olimar was one of the best characters in the game.
He is one of the best characters.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
like
game.
people are like, he's low tier, mid tier. I'm like, you don't understand.
We saw a tier list and he was one of the top ones.
That, like, there was a bunch of other tier lists that were saying, nah, because he's not played. Like, the thing is, his character, those little Pikmin things, them throw it on somebody and they stick to you, oh, you're done. Like, the damage piles up. Like I'm just like, you guys, like, the thing is, like, understanding the core concept and, like, people are just like, it doesn't work that well. He's got really good recovery, too. His smash attack, depending on how many Pikmin he has further range and further damage, and whichever hits first has effect of either electricity, fire, ice, or just, like, heavy damage. I'm like, what? The white Pikmin on a person, I think it does 12 damage every time it bites onto you or something. I was like, whoa! That's stacks. I'm like, that's some burn damage right there that I could get behind. The only other time I saw some really good burn damage was like Joker. Oh, that shit stacks up. Like it did like 10. I was like, oh, I can't.
Also with was it Ness?
Yeah.
PK Fire.
PK Fire. That one keeps stacking on. It's like in this one Inferno. Well, he was at the top. And then Lucas, PK Freeze. I'm like, oh, hell.
That move is too freaking OP.
That I love that shit.
You say it's OP?
Yeah, PK Freeze is actually OP.
No. PK Freeze is like hell no.
Yeah, especially if you're off stage and you know how to aim it.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's because I played him so many times and he uses Lucas a lot. I'm like, man, PK Freeze. I love what he does for PK Freeze now. So I'm like, just dodge, air dodge as soon as they try to hit you with that shit. It's like, haha, nigga.
And the thing is, you could also, like, you don't have to wait for it to touch the opponent. You could actually just set it off right near them and stuff like that and freeze it. I found that out. I'm like, okay, time to do this thing. I was like, oh, hell. I was getting whooped by a Lucas player at first. I was like, no. Oh, people are like, Cat Falcon's not. Oh, shut your mouth. You don't know about that Falcon punch. I was like,
what?
People are like, Patrick Falcon sucks. I was like, you don't know about that Falcon
Honestly,
Compared to his other variations, yeah.
Yeah. I like, I was like, they're like, he's trash. I'm like, no.
He's trash compared to his other variations.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really.
I love the juggles. And then he grabs you with the burning grab. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
I love that animation on it.
He does a backflip with it too. I was like,
Bruh, it's like he's launching you off his knee.
yeah, that's what he is. He's like, yeah! Yeah!
Yes!
Yes! It's like he's just busted a nut on you. And
You're like, for real.
I was like, nigga, no, stop. Stop busting nuts. Stop!
I'm gonna flat out say that Isabel is a high tiller. Like I really think she's one of the high people because she lit. Okay, here's the thing with Hero. You know Hero has that kamikaze move, right? She actually caught the freaking kamikaze.
She caught it?
Yes, I didn't even know that was a projectile. Someone actually caught that online. The other people was like, they just stood there. Nobody didn't want to fight no more.
Oh,
She
yeah.
caught it.
Oh, yeah, people are like, man.
Did he die still?
Yeah, he died. And Isabel just over there to awesome. And then Isabel,
Wait a minute. She has an instant kill move. She can just throw and shit.
and then
I
Isabel,
know her.
she went up to two people since they were just standing there not doing nothing. She did the kamikaze. She killed herself and killed those two people. I'm like, what?
Yo.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, but also people are like, yeah. Some people are like, yo, like, they're debating whether Hero is really good or just really trash. And, like, he is a really, really mixed bag of things.
Hero
Hero's
is
mid-tier.
I'm just gonna say he's an RPG person because Sometimes he crits, sometimes he don't crits. That's all I'm about to say.
And his spells,
He's a good mid-tier character.
like if they stuck with 4 spells, maybe he would. Like I feel like he's doing too much with his character.
I mean, eh.
Like what if he had 4 spells versus 16? Like they took the best spells out of it.
I don't think they're gonna go that far.
Like honestly, for him, his kit is like instant kills with a lot of moves, but it's just like guard.
It ain't instant kill to Isabel apparently.
One thing they could have done was they would set it to where your spells will be different depending on how much MP you have.
That would really be a good mechanic, actually.
That way you get the higher spells, the more MP gauge you have, and the lower you have, the more cost-effective spells you get.
What do you think of the lightning strike move, though? Like,
Easily one of the best moves in the game.
yes, because that to me is like it can be depending. You can bait somebody out with that move easily,
It's like,
and like you can charge with somebody and then charge the like.
I've
caught
almost
people-
3-stocked you just with that move alone.
Yeah, I was like, what? It's just like, oh shit.
The best thing about Hero though is that his moves have 3 forms, each one of them, and that's like really cool.
Yes. So I'm like, this is like, and I like that he has the Link shield.
Of course you do.
Because I like Link. I was like, at first I was like, he's just a broke down version of Link, and I was like, oh wait, no, he's a everything. He's everything. I was like, fuck it, like that.
Especially with his down spells, like he literally just copy and pasted a lot of moves that the characters have.
Yeah. I was like, hitting somebody with a snooze off stage is beautiful.
oh gosh.
That shit, they fall to their death. No.
I don't know why they gave him that because Jigglypuff was the only one doing that.
Doing what?
Oh yeah.
the sleep at the edge.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
people were talking about Jigglypuff being meh too. I was like, that's
Uh,
really
well-
Jigglypuff. That down special, if you catch it at the right time, that will kill. Like
What?
just being next to him, as soon as she's like sleep, though, for some reason it just hits hard, sends people flying. I'm like, what?
But Jigglypuff kind of got nerfed though because basically, like if you're edge grabbing and Jigglypuff goes to the edge and go to sleep, you're gonna automatically fall to you're gonna fall to the floor.
I was like,
So yeah, they actually took that off. Jigglypuff got nerfed because of that. Because some
What?
people was doing it in tournaments. Like you know how you grab the ledge and Jigglypuff's like at the edge, and then she used sleep or something.
yeah, you
You
know,
actually-
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, they actually took that off. She don't do that no more.
yeah. The problem is she also has a problem against sword fighters as well, because like sword fighters will actually that move is completely useless in a lot of situations because like the sword. Here's the thing, body is always beaten by weapon.
Yo, is Clefable in this game?
Clefable?
I think it's with a Pokeball or something, ain't it?
So in Smash 4, I know Chansey was in there, and in Brawl, Clefable was in the game. Or was that also Smash 4 where Clefable was in the game?
Just like.
Or was that Wigglytuff? I forget.
No, it wasn't really tough.
Huh?
I think that was just a Pokeball thing.
Yeah, but like, yeah. Ooh, Smash is like such a. It is a lot.
It's a lot to talk about, really.
Yeah, I did not think that we would have this much material just to talk about. And like, in the roster is just the biggest mixed bag I've ever seen. We got dogs, like a dog with a duck. We got a.
You know how I don't see you play anymore? You don't play Piranha Plant like you used to.
Oh, I played Piranha Plant like the other day with my brother. I was kicking ass.
Not against me.
Oh, the only time I remember when you were like getting better, like you finally decided to get better with Samus. You were like, yeah, I'm just good with her. And then I finally got you. Like the moment you started to really want to get better with Samus is the time I got 10 wins against you with Piranha Plant. You're like, as soon as Piranha Plant came out, I picked him up and I beat you 10 times. And you're like, okay, this is it. I need to get better. And then you started kicking Piranha Plant ass. And then you started beating my Link real hard. I was like, damn.
Yeah, 'cause I was getting beat by your Piranha Plant because I wasn't even trying. I was like, eh. And then I was like, you know what? Alright, cool, fuck this. Because the thing about Samus was, whenever I played it, I was like, man, I don't know if I even want to take this game seriously. Since Samus is just so inferior version of herself. But after that point, I was like, you know what? Fuck this dude. I'm gonna just beat his ass.
You're just like that ego thing.
I'm gonna work with this low graded car that I got and beat your ass.
It is like, yeah. Piranha. Oh yeah, Piranha Plant. They're like, yeah, Piranha Plant shit. I was like,
How is Piranha Plant shit? Piranha Plant is one of the better recoveries in the game.
well, just because of recovery doesn't mean it's like the best character. It's like combat skills. And
No, I
stuff like
said you said Piranha Plant. They say Piranha Plant is shit.
Yeah.
So, I said, how is Piranha Plant shit when you have one of the better recoveries in the game?
That's true.
And range.
Yeah,
Oh.
for real. Like, how?
And that's
Like,
just,
you can recover from being hit at 90. Like, how is that shit?
that's what people like. A lot of people just complain about characters. Like, I'm just debunking a lot of their complaints and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Well,
that's just
niggas like to
weird.
complain about shit and not really put effort into it.
It's
Yeah,
be-
like Piranha Plant alone has one of the best like bleed damage moves in the game. Like, you
I
know,
would
the
say the best bleed damage in the game.
40 damage or 40 plus. I'm like off of just like
And can hit you while you're in there.
yeah, and grab you,
And on top of that, Piranha
and it
Plant,
breaks and it does so much damage to shields and stuff like that. I was like, what? All in one move.
and on top of that, Piranha Plant is a trick character, so you don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, I was like, this is. I sat there. I was like, this is such like a lot of his character is just people are like he's just basic. I'm like, but he basically works really well.
He is not basic. Piranha Plant
What?
is
How
far
is-
from basic.
Like, cause it's like his moves are like, man. I was like, there's
How
no.
is Piranha Plant basic?
It's really not basic. It's not even close to basic.
Piranha Plant is like a pure zoner.
Yeah, it's just like
Literally.
A pure zoner.
An
Like,
advanced type.
that's just people. Like, I just wanted to debunk about this shit and stuff like that. I was like, I just wanted to do that. Like, why don't you pull up
who
a
would
tier
you say
list?
is the most basic character in the game?
Most basic character. I can't even think of a character that's what I was saying, bringing this up. I don't think there's a character that's really basic in the game, honestly.
I mean, you could tell to say Lucina is.
Yes. Well, advanced gameplay. I would even say her. I would
I mean,
actually
basic
argue.
just means easy to pick up.
Oh, easy to pick up. Okay. Because what I meant by basic, I meant like it's just like only a few moves, nothing really good or particularly
No,
outstanding. with it.
basic just means like they have very few moves and setups.
All right. So,
I'd say like Luigi. He seems like a basic in a way.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
Mario and Luigi.
It's
are
not really that
definitely
hard to actually
Like,
get
they're-
good with.
Yeah, those are the characters you can easily just pick up and learn from and stuff like that. So yeah.
Were you kind of basic?
Oh yeah. Hands down. Like it's
Can't
easy.
say Mario's basic because Mario has like that weird ass water thing
Yeah.
and a charge on top of that.
Not to mention he has a reflect,
Yeah.
Yeah, that reflect.
which can also reflect like smash attacks and directions of people. So it's also.
You could say Ike is pretty basic.
Oh yeah, of course. It's just hit hard. Ganondorf is basic.
Nah.
Wait, no. Take that back. Take that back. The neutral is really amazing.
No,
That's
I
what-
was about to say nah because the way he plays his air game is,
fucking nice.
I would say nice. It's just his air game is really complicated. To make it work is really complicated.
Yeah, like the up air is really. That one's nice because it's almost 360 because it starts from one side. Well, it's 180. At least.
His what's the name has immunity frames. I mean, he's almost basic, but not. Once you consider his air game, he's really not basic.
Yeah, and then just the smash attacks have a huge amount of range.
Yeah, and you can charge him too.
Yes. Like I remember just like when I was beating you with him, it's because like I was just timing
His
things.
tilt sucks you in.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
that
that's especially if you're recovering above and stuff like that. He'll bring you closer just for that. That's what I've practiced as well. That I just found out on my own. So yeah, people were talking shit about that Ganondorf player. He's like, you know what I'm about to do? I'm about to do it to him. I was like, and everybody's like, oh shit, dog. So that reinforces my statement on it's not just the character, it's the person playing it.
Reinforces you on what?
Reinforces my statement of it's not the character, it's the person playing it.
Yeah.
So tier lists to me really at a lot of times mean nothing to me. Like there's
Who?
like tier list. Like, I just wanted to debunk the whole idea, like, for tier lists and stuff like that. Like, what's an objectively worst player in the game? I'm like, or like this character is shit and stuff like that. I'm like, no, not necessarily. You're just not applying the character right.
Pichu.
Oh, Pichu, that motherfucker. I was like, everybody, like one person came out to me. I don't know why they said the dumbest thing to me. Pichu sucks because Pichu takes damage from. I'm like, that's a little motherfucking Ganondorf at times. Like that shit.
I mean, Pichu doesn't even take damage. So the only time Pichu takes damage is if you directly hit yourself with the down B, which you can move yourself out of the way.
Yeah, and like Pichu takes damage from any of her own electrical shocks, and it's like slight damage. I'm like, and the payoff is so damn ridiculous.
Like, isn't Pichu basically like twice as strong as Pikachu?
I wouldn't say twice as strong, maybe 1.5 times. So like
Still, like, hell no.
Like that's
Like, you trade a cannon for a glass cannon.
yeah. I was just like, damn. I was like, that is the best glass
And
cannon.
her hitbox is way smaller, too. It's like, I think Pichu's the smallest character in the game.
Yes.
Like, I remember fighting your Pichu, I'm like, yo, how my moves don't even hit you?
Yes. Oh god.
You know what I don't like about some of these DLCs though, or the characters?
What?
They should have added freaking Fire Emblem's Lyn in it, at least.
I feel like they're adding too many of the...
Fire Emblem characters?
I mean, it is a mainstream game.
I feel like they're just doing that
I
to
feel like
catch
they're
our
adding
hype.
too many of the Fire Emblem main characters, really.
Yeah, they need
Yeah.
to add side characters.
Because...
Lyn was like
No,
one of the
no.
first
Not
characters.
talking, they should add some of the fucking antagonists.
Oh, that would be beautiful. They need to add Sephiroth.
Because they keep adding the fucking lords, and the thing is, anyone who actually plays Fire Emblem will tell you that, especially within the new games, the antagonists are, if not better, usually like way more interesting than fucking lords. Especially with the new. I for people listening, I have not played Three Houses, but
That's good.
anyone who's played Fates at all will tell you that they'd rather have fucking Ryoma in there, or like I know I'm gonna get butchered for this, but I cannot remember his name without the bow and arrow. People would rather, like, they will jizz their fucking pants if they saw that Ryoma in there, or fucking any other side character there than actual Korn.
Honestly, yes. I haven't even played them, and I was just like, I can tell. It's
Like, there's so many good antagonists in there. Like, they could have easily added, like, the Black Knight. Oh my god, they could have added one of the fucking Lagoose Kings. Let me see what else. They could have fucking... Like, there's such a fucking huge cast. They could have added fucking... You know what? Instead of adding Robin in there, they could have added Soren. And people would have loved that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all don't know who the fuck Soren is, but Soren is the from Ike's game, and he's like easily the best mage in that game, and is one of the most like beloved characters in Fire Emblem history. Like, people would love to see Soren in there over fucking, I don't know, Goliath.
yeah. I'm
Like, that game just came out, like, what? Like, last year.
Like 2018-ish or something.
Nah, that was 2019, I figured. Was it 2018 that came out?
Someone for Ultimate?
No, I'm talking about, like, Three Houses.
Oh, that was 19.
last year.
That was 19, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like people aren't even, like, people who play Fire Emblem will say, oh, Goliath's in there now. Like, there's way more memorable characters. Like, if you're talking about, like, new Fire Emblem people who are, like, really into Fire Emblem, there's, like, the old gen and the new gen. The new gen came in when Awakening came out, because Awakening, like, reestablished interest in the series. And there's so many good characters between, like, Fates and, like, Awakening that could have easily just put in.
I figured as much. Yeah,
Like they could have added another character from Fates. Why only have Corn?
true.
True.
Like, yeah. So, like, I just don't understand what goes in the mind when they pick the characters, honestly. They know what the fans want, but they don't always deliver on that. Is it... I
Like
can't...
people wanted Banjo Kazooie for the fucking longest.
Oh, damn. Everybody wanted that motherfucker.
I don't even know why the fuck why, but they added him.
Yeah. And then they finally did, and everybody was, like, shitting their pants coming. I was like, damn.
Yeah, nah, dude. When that happened, like people at my job were talking about that.
Yo, Banjo is a
Banjo's a lot like fucking Charizard, actually. Now that I think about it.
yeah, Banjo is so like the down B where it shoots a grenade out. Like at first,
I understand that that's kind of tricky, and like you can use stuff with that, but I'm like, Banjo Kazooie just ain't for me. I'm like, oh no, you're too weird.
oh yeah, my nephew he plays them pretty well now, which surprised the shit out of me. I was like, what? And he's like 8, 9, going on 10. I was like, well, all right, kid.
I mean, it's
Nah,
what-
dude,
it's what Sakura won.
one of the biggest tournaments I've been to for Smash, a fucking 12-year-old girl won.
What?
She's from Korea, isn't she? North
No,
Korea.
she's American.
Okay.
Oh.
She probably had a North Korean like
Did she
lifestyle.
have what? Zero suit?
Huh?
Did she have zero suit?
What do you mean, Zeus Samus?
Yeah.
I have no clue. It was like a Smash 4 tournament.
Damn.
Like that. This was like 3, 4 years ago.
Oh,
But nah, she fucking won.
a 12-year-old girl.
I was like, man, you know what? You beat my character, but guess what?
And like some of the best people in the state were there.
Oof.
Like ranked. Like I remember one of the people I was with played the 4th best person in the state.
Oh my god, that reminds me of the time where I went to like Animazement and we did a Smash tournament, and like I chose like what do you call it? One random character, Sonic and stuff like that. When my best character was Ike, which was really a bad decision, especially in that game. But the thing was like people are looking at me because I was playing the Wii remote. Everybody's like, "How do you do that?" and whatever. I made myself look like a fool. This is one of the times where I was like, this is where I first found out I'm not one of the best players in the game. Like that's the mindset I was in. But second off, I was going up against a guy named Luigi guy or whatever, Luigi man. Everybody's like, holy shit, he's one of the best in state. And he fucking wrecked me.
Oh,
he
yeah.
went after me specifically because, like, I was actually, after I lost my first life by doing the spin ball off stage, which was pretty bad. Second,
Yeah, especially Smash 4. Spin ball off stage is basically asking for you to die.
yeah. So after that, like, I was starting to fight everybody else. And then he came after me, and the other 2 players knew what it was, and they stepped out.
It's like, time to die, scrub.
Like, he went ham, and he's like, yeah, because you look like the one that was, like, formidable, considering the fact that you, like, not only were playing the Wii Remote, but you also, like, were playing Sonic, and then you were starting to fight everybody else indiscriminately. So he's like, yeah, let me just make sure, like, the one that looks like a threat. So that was partial recognition for me that made me want to get better, but at the same time, that was also a check for myself, like, you ain't that good.
You know, dude, I know when I main Sonic, people like found Sonic so cancerous in Smash 4 that there was one guy that didn't even fucking play if I played Sonic. I was like, dude, it's not that bad. I'm not even that good. And the guy was like, but Sonic though. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Oh, I hate when people discredit another person for playing a character. They're like, oh, you only play them because it's good. It's not because you're a good player. It's because the character is good. I'm
Like making Joker work takes actual work.
Holy crap! Watching the computer whoop my ass with Joker and Byleth at the same time because now I'm trying to test out going against 2 people at once. Yeah, but like the way they fucked me up, the grapple move. I was like, you were like, this move kind of sucks. No, that's when you first tested him out. No, that move is fucking amazing. That thing brought me to the ground. He just came. I was like, yo.
Use your arrow though. That's
Yeah.
really hard to hit.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. I just loved hitting people with the arrow from Link. What you messing with my dog for, Poyo? Come here, John. He is not named after Joey Wheeler, I promise.
Hey, if they're gonna add a new Sonic character, I guarantee they're gonna add freaking Tails.
That would be...
You know, they should have been
Yeah,
added a
freaking
fucking Sonic
Tails,
character.
man.
Yeah, for
Dude,
fun.
imagine how great would it be to have Knuckles in there.
What about Dr. Eggman?
No.
Like just like one of his crazy. Like that would be the most.
No, man, fuck all that. This shit has Shadow.
My
This
brother
should have
wants
been
that.
out of fucking Shadow.
Shadow and Silver.
Ain't he doing an assist trophy though?
Yeah.
Huh?
Ain't he an assist trophy doing chaos control?
Yeah.
And Knuckles in it too.
Yeah.
But he's in his trophy though.
Bro,
I mean, but look,
need Shadow in
Tails.
there. I want Shadow in there, and I want it to be like a faster version of Mew.
Oh, that would be, and then Chaos Spear and Chaos Blast.
Bro,
Yeah, that's
I've been like that's the character I've actually wanted to Smash for the longest.
My brother
Shadow.
I thought he was gonna be in it, but he's in it, but he's a freaking trophy.
I mean, there's trophies in there of the main characters,
yes. Oh, that is true.
so they could add them later. They really should
possible.
because there's no reason for them not to.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a rumor going around saying that Waluigi probably gonna be on Smash now.
I was like, Waluigi. I wonder what his kit would be like. Would it be a
Yo, if they had Waluigi, there's no fucking reason why Shadow isn't in this bitch.
Yes. I'd be like,
But ain't no telling what's going through Sakura's head though.
well, we got 6 fighter packs on the way with more afterwards. I was like, how can we fit that many characters in this game?
And they said it's gonna be done by December of 2021.
And then and that's when they said, yeah, we're gonna have more after that. I'm like, what am I gonna
They're
do?
not playing around.
They said we're gonna have characters. I'm like,
I mean, the more characters had, the more money they get.
yeah, but the thing is, the approach they're taking is what annoys me though. Like these fighter passes and stuff like that, like 6 plus extra afterwards. So we'll
Yeah,
have
they're making their money.
like it's like 20. I thought it was gonna be 24 like the first press. No, it's 30 from here on out. So they literally guaranteed themselves 30 times 6 is
I mean, think about it. How many
$180.
characters have you bought?
all
I mean, how many? How many?
6.
Okay, how much is
I
a
mean
character? $5.
So
So
well, 642 per character.
then you like anyone who's bought all the characters, which I don't know, it was a good amount of them, maybe. Like in DLC, they've made the same amount of money it takes for the fucking for the game itself. Like Smash 4 has the most lucrative pay model ever. Like, yeah, we're not gonna put out a game, we're gonna put them on characters. Which is one, much easier to do than making a whole new fucking game. And people are more than willing to pay for it. It's like, yeah, nah, you're gonna buy the game 3 times in a row.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think Smash does better than like the Naruto, like similar games like Naruto's, the Storm games. They're pretty much like what I've literally done was just buy expansions, which was pretty much the next game over. Because like at that point, I'm just like buying the same game with extra characters for full price. I'm like, yeah, so I can it's better, yet it's not as like yeah. I'm just iffy on it because like at this point I'm gonna be spending $180 for extra characters.
I kind of gave up on freaking Naruto since
Yeah.
Strikers, man. I can't do that.
But like yeah, y'all got anything else you want to bring up about Smash?
Nope.
We done covered mostly everything.
All right, then this will be the end of this podcast right here. The next one we're going to talk about is girls and stuff like that. But yeah, we finished the smashing with the bros before the hoes, so yeah.
Again, like I said before, he did not speak for either of us. He speaks for only himself.
That's the disclaimer.
I swear to God,
By the
y'all
way,
tell
this
me.
nigga is in a onesie, so that says a lot about that statement. You know,
But
y'all know what it is.
My girlfriend has a onesie too.
Ooh.
Again, you're in a onesie, so
Fuck you. You wish you had this onesie swag.
no, I got this hoodie swag on.
Ooh, yeah, school shooter swag or just the ones that get shot.
I mean, it's a Dodge, so what you think?
I
Ooh.
mean, I would wear the onesie if it's like freaking cold as heck and that's warm. So I give 'em that.
Again, my name's the Dodge, so yeah.
Dodgy uncle. And Puyo Puyo Puyo.
Yeah, this is Puyo Player popping out.
Alright, and this is the Dodge as he's dodging the scene with the police.
Remember, people, stay weird.
And this is PockyOni. Damn it. Oh, I do have some Pocky in my freaking pantry. Yeah, I'm signing up. Alright, I'll see y'all next time.